Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee, and welcome to this paper crafting card making tutorial. This is the card I have to share with you today. It's this lovely fireworks inspired birthday card, so I hope you like it. It's a two-step stamping set, so you can see here, this is how we get the different colours within each, for want of a better term, firework. So I'm going to show you how to do that now, and just going through the colours I've used before here. And the colours I've used before are Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, Calypso Coral, and Lemon Lolly. We're going to do a slightly different colourway, and we're going to use the stamps here Round We Go. And we're going to be using Pool Party and Coastal Cabana, as well as Pretty in Pink and Flirty Flamingo. So I'm just putting everything on my block, getting my simple chamois here ready. And I'm going to go in with my darker colour here, and this is Flirty Flamingo, and you can see here, and then I'm just deciding where I want my fireworks. Give it a little ink up, and obviously I didn't feel I inked it well enough, so I'm just going to ink it up again. You can do this with clear photopolymer stamps because you can look straight through the stamp so you can see where you stamped, so you can easily correct any stamping boo-boos. So we're going to do one like that, clean that up, and then going to move on to our next colour, and we're going to use exactly the same stamp, but we're going to offset this, and this creates our two-step stamping. So you really need to look through the stamp, straight down through the stamp. So sorry if my head's in the camera, but you really want to be looking straight down through your stamp so you can ensure that you're going to get perfect placement. And you can see here I'm faffing about with this for quite a while, but it does work out. There we go, and you can see there it's fine. I mean, it's not difficult to do, you just need to look down straight through the stamp rather than looking down at an angle, and then you'll be able to line everything up really easily. Just take your time, as you can see I'm doing here. I'm not rushing it. Sometimes I think we rush things, and when we do rush things at times we make mistakes more easily. So I'm taking my time doing this. So there we have our first colour combination, which, as I said, was Flirty Flamingo and Pretty in Pink. And I'm going to close up that ink pad, and now I've used the smaller of my two stamps here, and we're going to go in now with our deeper colour here, our Coastal Cabana, and I'm just deepening this up. Does look very much dark on camera than it is in real life, I promise you that. There we go, and I'm just looking at it, deciding if I'm happy with all the placements. So now we're going to go in with a lighter colour here, which is Pool Party, so ink this up again, and same as before, we're just going to go around and line it up and down, and you do get more used to it the more you do it, and you line things up slightly faster than you did before. And then just going to do here, and I've made a previous card using just the dies from this set, and we also layered up the dies and made some cute pastel birthday cards, and I will link to that video at the end of this video so you can watch that as well. Now I'm just going to use these little stars that are in the stamp set to add some stars around my fireworks or rosettes or pinwheels, or don't really know what to call them. What do you call these images? And I'm just using here some of my Pool Party ink, and I'm just using these stars to almost fill in any gaps that I see. You can see there. Just being very careful with how I stamp. Sometimes it's easy to go too far very quickly. Okay, so now we're just going to stamp the insides of our little images here. So I'm just using a larger spot for that, and then I'm going to use the smaller spot to do the other ones. And first one was in Pool Party, and this one's just, I think, in some Flirty Flamingo. And that's enough. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I do love this combination of colours. I hope you do too as well. And you can see here I decided to go back with my stars and add just a few little stars in some Flirty Flamingo as well, so it's not just the Pool Party. So there we go. You can see here I'm trying to be really careful with my placement. So happy with that. Clean that stamp up and put it away back in its little home. And now set our background aside, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping now for our sentiments. So I'm going to bring in a scrap of piece of basic white cardstock. Well, first I'm going to look like I'm going to decide what I want my background to be. And I wasn't sure, so I brought up both basic black or Pool Party, and in the end I decided to go with basic black because I felt it just showed off everything really nicely. So it's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. So now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and we're going to use again from the round we go. We're going to use Happy Birthday, and I'm just going to use my grid paper to help me line everything up. I'm going to stamp this, I think it's in Pool Party. See the Pool Party or Coastal Cabana? Might be Coastal Cabana. And we're going to stamp that Happy Birthday. And then I'm going to stamp the rest of our sentiment Hip Hip Hooray. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Okay. So now we're just going to cut that out using our trimmer, and you can see here I've backed it on a piece of basic black cardstock, and I've actually decided just to do the lazy route and just use my scissors to cut out around my black cardstock. I did use the trimmer to cut out the white, but when I matted I just took the lazy option and used my scissors. Okay, so time to assemble everything. So let's stick our background down to our basic black card base. And I'm just using some Tombow mono adhesive here, some liquid glue, and this just gives me a little bit of wriggle room to make sure everything is stuck down nicely. Now I've got another piece of basic white cardstock that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10, and this is going to be our insert, so I'm just going to put that on the inside like that. And then I've got my two little sentiments here, and I'm going to pop these up on some dimensionals. I'm sure I am. Indeed I am. So I'm just using some of my edges. As I've said more than once, edges of your dimension are great dimension. They're just the same as the rest of your dimensionals, so please make sure you use them. And let's see here, I'm just making a bit of a pig's breakfast out of this, but anyway, I'm going to just take the backings off this and then pop this down. Happy birthday. Lovely. And then we're just going to pop up the rest of our happy birthday here. Okay, so move all that aside and then put the rest of our sentiment down just like this. Now if you're enjoying this video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos, including that little notification bell to let you know whenever I upload a new video. We're just going to use some of our finishing touches here, and these are the gorgeous pearls trio, and I'm just going to dot a few round our fireworks here and there, and this is going to be our finishing touch. So there you go, there's that card, and there's the other combination. Let me know in the description box which colour variation you like best, the yellow and pinks or the blue and pinks. Let me know, I love to read your comments. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.